Good morning, everybody, and welcome. I'm really happy to see everybody here. Jackie.
Jackie.
We are, I may as well turn off the banner. I'm here this morning. Well, morning for me, but it's afternoon for you, Scott. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's great to see you. Renee is here. Hi, Renee. Hi, Julie and Jackie. Big hugs for you, Jackie. Thank you so much for being here. We're not sure what this is going to look like today. I'm not sure. And we were talking about it backstage. Hi, Karen. Hi, Susie. Because the questions that we both specialize in are so different. The kind of answers are similar, but we'll just have to see how it goes and fly.
Sounds good.
So if you have questions, please post them. We will mark them, and we will, or I guess I'm the one who's marking them, and I will do my best to stay in the present instead of, away with the fairies, and keep my eyes open while things are going on. And I'll start by reading the prayer of protection. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so the group of people here, those who will join us later and those who will watch in the future, are given the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. I'm going to read silently for a second. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy fields of this group to receive the records of their souls. Hi. Go ahead and say hi to people.
I think Lisa's here, and Carl, Leah, Risa is here.
Hi, Risa.
I hope I didn't. Vice versa is here.
I see vice versa. I see Renee.
Yes, Renee. Hey, Renee.
I have your question, Renee. Hi, Leah. Wanda is indeed here. She's standing on my knee right now. Hi, Carl. Okay, I guess this is a question, but I don't see the whole question. It's quite So Carl, you want to retype that? Because I don't see a question. I see what I see of what you wrote is my friend Emma finally texted back saying she'll be coming July 25th, and then you started a question, but yeah, no, not you
No
started the
night
question,
bot.
but you didn't finish it. No, there's no Nightbot today because technical stuff. It's working. Don't worry. Nightbot didn't blow a gasket. No, so sorry. Um, Gee, there's such a conflicting assessment of Nightbot. Uh,
Don't say that in the N word, says Leah. I feel the same way, Leah. That's why we don't have night bot today.
yeah, well, but you don't close your eyes when you're reading either. Like
Right.
you have your eye on the chat, and the thing is that I I'm looking at stuff. I'm seeing stuff in front of me, happening in front of me, images and all kinds of stuff like that. So my eyes are, yeah, of course I snorted, Jackie. Come on, I snort at least twice every show. Um, so yeah, we're not using Nightbot today because Scott is simulcasting, and so and Nightbot only works on my channel. So I would have Nightbot on my channel and he'd be starring questions, or I would still have to star questions, I guess, unless I made you co-host. We talked about that. He
Right.
would have to star questions on his channel. And I mean, come on, like that's just forget it. That's just way too much work. And this is supposed to be fun for everybody, not just you guys, us too. And so, okay, let me go there. So, hi, Pixie Dust. Nice to see you. And hi, Karen Doyle. Hi, girl. And
Karen.
Marby. Hi, Marby. Let's see. So far, I've got 3 questions. I've got Renee, Lisa Niedermeyer, and Susie Quinn. Carl, I'm still waiting for your question.
He just put it in.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome.
Is she for real to fulfill her promise? Okay, fine. Got you, Carl. Risa wants a spiritual message. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Leah's going to do laundry. Oh, that's one of the reasons I've lived in the same apartment for like 22 years now, is because I have my own laundry facilities right here in my apartment. I have a washing machine and a dryer. And honestly, okay, Leah, I've got your question too.
You're welcome, Carl.
So we've got 6. You want to start with 6?
Sure.
Poor Leah. She says the laundromat machines have stolen $35 from her in 6 years.
Oh gosh. At least it's not 300 in some.
Yeah.
She knows exactly how much. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. Welcome. Jackie, you know the answer to that, and I will star your question. And let's see. Vice versa would like a reading on her career path. Oh, okay. Oops, sorry, I wasn't meant to do that. I'm not exactly going to go, well, I don't know. Scott likes to do random.
Do whatever you want to. You're in charge.
You can see the starred ones, can't you, on your side?
Mm-hmm. I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can pick and choose if there's one that you particularly want to answer. And
no, we're good.
Hi, Fatima. About me going to Belize solo. Ooh, somebody's going to Belize? I'm jealous.
Hi, Linda.
Jinx!
Yep.
Kill me a Coke. Did you play that when you were a kid?
Yes.
Okay, Carl. So look, one question per session, okay? But I will see what I get about your cat Orange. Carl moved and he had a pregnant
Hmm.
stray cat that he was feeding and looking after and was, I guess, pretty much um okay, so I'm still starring. Holy moly. You guys. Okay, we got 12 questions now. So questions are paused. See, sorry, Lisa. Well, I guess you can go first because uh, questions are paused right now, people, and I don't have a banner for that.
We've got some awesome
We've got some
mods,
awesome questions. Yeah,
and the mods will help us with that.
yeah. Hi, Delphi's son Robert, and hi, Carolyn. And thank you so much for your donation, vice versa. And ouch. Let's see. No, Carl, it's all right. I'll see what I can get, but honestly, I'm not feeling that there's anything new. I like just my immediate feel is that there's nothing new. Hi, Rouge Remedies.
Hi,
Um,
Joyful Journey.
Joyful, hi. And yes, Kira. Um, she's going to Cancun. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. I don't know about closed, but paused for sure. Mm, essentially closed. No more questions for a while. Okay. Do you see
Sounds
anything
good.
that you? Do you see anything that strikes your fancy in terms of answering a question?
I'm just going to let you
Or are you going
go
to
with
let
the
me
flow
drive?
and let you. I'm going to let you drive. Yeah, by the
Oh
picking the
yeah.
questions
Okay.
because
We'll
I'm good with
have
whatever you have. And
have
if we
some
need to
coffee.
pass, I need to pass on one. You need to pass on
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
We'll do that and
We'll just
whatever.
bounce it back and forth and see what
Yeah.
happens. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Her Royal Majesty is having fun chewing on the hem of my almost new sweater that I like so much because it's fuzzy and cozy, and she's very rude. Okay.
Hi,
So
Imelda.
Lisa, um, Scott, do you want to pull some cards on that? And I'll see what I can I'll see if I get anything. Hold on. Did we decide whether we
So
were both going to answer each question or we were going to go one after the other? I can't remember now.
I don't think we decided. So
I think you're right because I don't recall coming to a decision. Well, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens.
yeah, sounds good to me. Play it by ear.
Yep.
Lisa, I've got the King of Wands here. This is a passionate king. This is a king who is on the move a lot, is because he's the king of fire, right? The wand suit is fire. You got 3 out of 4 wands, by the way, so that's telling me that there's creative things going on. There's movement going on, right? So I do see movement. I see the 5 of Wands, so you might have a little bit of a speed bump, but that's okay. You get by it. And then you got the Page of Pentacles. This is manifesting what you want. And so manifest your move. You got the Queen of Wands. Like I said, 3 Wands cards. That's a lot of movement, and she is very self confident. And just be self confident, independent, and be sure of yourself and trust your intuition. And then I'm going to pull a oracle card here for you. You got awakened creativity. So I love this card. Jackie was talking about how pretty this card was earlier. Just look at that face there and the butterflies with change coming in. And again, creativity. Look at that. And then you have the creativity suit here with all your wands. All right. So I'm really thinking that it is wise for you to move in 2024. I'm going to give it a yes, but again, for entertainment purposes only, and we'll see what Linda's got.
Uh, Kira has a question, but I can't find it. And look at this. This is such. You guys are just so wonderful. Um,
Yeah,
where did I
thank you,
see that?
Susie Quinn.
Yeah, thank you, Susie Quinn. This Kira, I'm looking for it.
You're looking
I
for
don't see it.
Kira?
No, it's she had a question. Oh, and Leah, bless her, said Kira's new. She can have my spot. We are a kind family. So Leah, you get a reading, and Kira, you get a reading, and you get a reading, and you get a, and you get a car, and I get a
Okay,
farm in
I've
northern.
got that question for you, Linda. And before I forget, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Kiera's question is it
Oh,
209?
got it.
Perfect.
Leah, you posted your question, didn't you? Let me look. I have a question from you. I know you've been missed before and you've been very patient and
Yes, you
kind
got her.
about it too. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Leah, all right. You're on. Kara, you're on. And vice versa. And Susie, if you have questions, like now's the time to be posting them because my eyes are open. And you guys are so awesome. Leah, thank you. That is like so open-heartedly loving and kind of you. Thank you. And um and just thank you all for being the awesome people that you are. This is such a great community. Hi, Rossi. Oh, it's so nice to see you. And yeah, anyway, what was I getting about Lisa? The path will be made clear to you. You may have to move very quickly. I mean, I don't mean like move, like physically move. The decisions may have to be made very quickly, but it will be obvious what you need to do. Um, so it won't even be a question. Um, you have to decide for yourself what your path is. You have to find it. You have to walk it. You know the drill, Lisa. Like this is not news to you. Um, it's as good a time as any, quote unquote. So essentially what I'm getting is that it's up to you. If you think that this is something that you need to do, that it will be better for you and your family or whoever else is involved to move, then do it. Wise, not wise. I don't get a reading on that. Yeah, I don't get a reading on that, on whether it's wise or not. All I'm getting is if this is what you feel is the thing to do, then you should do it. Sorry. I know.
No.
The masters, here's something that people don't well, it annoys the heck out of me about the Akashic Records masters, and yeah, they know it. Um, it's not like asking for guidance from your spirit guides, because the Akashic Records masters don't care if you dig ditches. If you say, should I take this job or should I take that job? Their only concern is your spiritual growth. So you could potentially hear, oh, yeah, you should take that job. But they're thinking because you'll grow spiritually a whole bunch, and it'll end up being the most toxic workplace you can imagine, where you have to exercise extreme self-control, compassion, self-discipline, and all the rest of it, and meditate for like 4 hours a day just to survive. Okay, a miserable existence. But hey, you're growing spiritually, so the masters are happy. So yeah, you kind of got to be careful what you ask them because their priorities are not your priorities. They're not our human priorities. Um, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. I hope that helps, Lisa, and good luck. Good luck making that decision. You
Yes.
might, at that point, you might as well just flip a coin, right? Um,
All right.
Renee has a question. She would like a message from Archangel Raphael. Do you have your Archangel card? Oh, I guess that's for me, right?
I do. Or you
There.
can take it if you want to, whichever
I'll
way you
take
want
it.
to do it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm not in the I came prepared for Akashic reading, so let's see if I can do a channeling. Brilliant, shining, beautiful daughter. Take the doubt away from yourself. You are healing, you are growing. You're a star of learning and compassion. You radiate your knowledge, you radiate your healing. People look to you for comfort, people look to you for knowledge. You're loved, you're cherished, you're treasured. Do you have anything else you want to say? No, the archangel is laughing at me. Um, I mean, not like laughing at me because I'm ridiculous, because I am, but um, amused that I asked if there was anything else to say, and no, there isn't anything else to say. Okay, so like I hope that's good for you, Renee. It's really nice and a really I'll tell you the colors were purple and purpley blue and gold. Um, Darker. Okay, so this looks blue on screen, but it's actually lilac, and um, and it's a purplier color than that, and purpley blue, like maybe periwinkle, and little bits of pink and very cozy and very fluffy and loving. Like, just imagine the most coziest, most beautifulest blanket surrounding you with love from Archangel Raphael.
Linda, do you mind if I add? I did pull a couple of cards,
Sure, go
and
ahead,
I think
please.
it goes with your reading great. Look at the color. The first color that you mentioned was violet. I pulled all three violet cards for Renee. Okay, so three violet
Wow,
cards. You got a
jealous.
waterfall of divine love. We all know that Raphael is the archangel of love and healing over the heart chakra. And so you have a waterfall of divine love coming to you. You got angel energy clearing. So taking those negative vibes and changing them into positive, ask the angels to help you with that. And then you got download divine love. So you can be getting, and I love this picture here. It's beautiful. And Linda was talking about some of these colors as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And
That's
it's
actually
a
really close
download.
to what I was seeing. Is
Wow.
really close to what I was seeing. I mean, I can't tell very well from, you know, like 2,000 miles. No, I'm joking with you. But
Right.
the cloudy and the blue and the fluffy and everything, yeah, that's pretty darn close to what was in my head. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
keep going.
No, I
Go.
was done actually. That's what I got. Just you've got a download of divine love coming in. So
Yeah,
that's and a
yeah,
waterfall.
absolutely,
That's a lot
absolutely.
of healing energy for you.
Wow. Hi, Courtney. Courtney just came in, and Michelle and Jonathan, and um, wow, Renee. I hope that helps, because um, that was pretty cool, and I know I need to do more channeling. I know I'm getting a sort of a frowny face from someone over here on my left, and it ain't Wanda. Um, okay, Susie Quinn is next. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have looked for Susie first, because I know she made a donation. I'm sorry. I'm not used to this way of doing things. I'm just going down the list. Sorry.
We're good.
Oh. Um. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Here's the deal. Scott, do you want to see a message from Susie's brother, and I'll do the connection with the past lives.
Sure.
And here's something else that I want to say about, because I just can't shut up this morning, apparently. Um, People in your family, and people that you're close to, and people who had an impact on your life, are almost without exception, rare exceptions, part of your soul family, and you've circulated with each other through many, many previous lifetimes. Sometimes you're the parent, sometimes you're the sibling, sometimes you're the grandparent, sometimes you're the teacher. But that whole group of people that you're the closest to, and that you grew up with, and that you learned with, in I don't think I've ever encountered one instance where there hasn't been a number of previous life connections. So the short answer is yes, of course you were connected to your brother in a previous lifetime. Sorry, go ahead, Scott. I just wanted to shoot my mouth off for a second.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm still kind of looking actually. Um, well, you first thing you got is the Seven of Pentacles, and I think the message here is just to have patience. I know he recently passed. I'm so sorry for your loss, Susie. But to have patience with yourself and the grief that you're going through. And I learned when my mom died that there is no timetable for grief.
Yeah.
You do not know how long it's going to last.
Yep.
And it's just a good thing to go with the flow and have patience with yourself with this situation. And I believe that's what he wants for you. You may need to let something go because you got the devil, but that's okay. It's just probably something little. So it's just in the middle of the reading. So there's better cards ahead, and this is not to say this is a bad card, but just something that needs to be let go of that maybe has been bothering you a little bit. And you may know what this is. And then, though, you got the Chariot. So the Chariot is about going forward and just victory. So he believes that you are on the right path. Just need to get rid of a little bit of something here, and you're on the right path. You're going to have victory, and good things are coming to you. So I think his message to you is to keep going and remember him with love, and don't have any timetable on your grief. Let that play out naturally, and you are very loved. So that's what I got.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that that helps. And hi, Sonia. And also, don't let, oh, Susie, she says he struggled in this life.
Hmm.
Honey, my son struggled too. And it was, oh, I felt so torn, because part of me was so relieved that he was, I don't, like, I know how awful this makes me sound. I was so relieved that he was gone and didn't have to deal with any of this shit anymore. And part of me just was devastated, broken at losing him. And the guilt at being relieved that he didn't have to put up with, he didn't have to endure this anymore, because he was mentally ill. and was hearing voices and had all these kinds of crazy, well, you know, crazy delusions. So part of me was so happy that, oh my God, thank goodness that's over. Not just for me, the 3 a.m. phone calls from the police, not just for me, but for him, that he didn't have to endure that torment anymore. And part of me just was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do without my baby?
Yeah.
So yeah, Susie, my heart goes out to you, sweetie. My heart goes out to you. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to spew that all out.
Everything for a reason.
He loves you, Susie. He loves you. He's with you. I can feel him. And he's with you, and he's trying to send you messages, but you're like not paying attention. So I don't know what he's doing, like just little things. There's no big slamming doors or anything like that. Just little things. So if you get a breeze by your ear, ask, is that you? Is that you trying to talk to me? And if you want to speak to him in your dreams, tell him, like just out loud, say, you know what? I would like to meet up with you tonight in my dreams. Can we do that, please? And he has the ability to do that now. But he wants you to not worry, and he knows that you have to grieve, but he would like you to feel some joy as well. Gee, Susie, my heart goes out to you, baby girl. I love you, and I hope you're able to I hope you're able to find joy again. Can I just take a breath here?
Yeah, of course.
I hardly ever talk about my son, and I'm so surprised that I did. And yeah.
And Linda, we also have Vice Versa who donated, and they have a question on
Oh yeah.
210 that you highlighted already, I believe.
Did I? I hope so.
Yeah, at 208. Excuse me. Yes.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, awesome.
Got
Just
it.
wanted to make
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, I have it, and we just did Susie's.
Right.
Okay. Wait. New comments. I'm so far behind here. And Sonia says, I know questions are closed, but if time allows at the end, can I get a message from my mom? Yeah, sure. I'll star your question, Sonia. And sip, Jackie. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah.
Oh, orb? No, I asked.
Wow.
Michelle says there was an orb. I will have to at 11:33. Let me write that down because sorry, that's at I guess that's at 33 minutes into the show. I will have to look and see on their recording because I don't feel them. I don't think anybody does. And
Right.
And it's certainly, somebody once said, other people have said they've seen orbs and it was the budgies flying around, but they're in their cage today. And
Yeah.
because I found that it makes it much easier for me to read when they're not distracting me. Oh, and here's Val.
There's Val.
Fly crystals. It's so nice to see you.
Hi, Rossi. If we didn't say hi to you before.
Okay, Carl wants to know if his friend Emma, who says she's coming this July 25th, is she for real? Is she just making excuses to delay to fulfill her promise? Do you get anything on that, Scott?
I have no idea what bring you know what is.
Oh,
Um,
she's bringing him, I believe, either contracts or money. I'm not sure which. I don't know, but
okay.
she's bringing. It's not drugs.
I didn't think that.
Ah,
I can pull some
poor-
cards and see what comes out here.
see what happens because you don't fully trust her, Carl, and there's a reason for that.
Right.
You know, there's um you may be friends for a certain value of friendship, but she's not somebody you trust, and she's certainly not somebody that you open your heart to, and she's not somebody, yeah, you don't fully trust her, and there's a reason for that. And I'm getting go with your gut. um I'm getting use your intuition, and you have your own inner wisdom about this whole situation, so rely on that. So yeah, 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 she doesn't want to lose your friendship because you are a useful person to her for whatever reason. It's useful to her to have you kind of in her back pocket, so she doesn't want to damage that. Uh, but don't rely on it is what I'm getting. Don't rely on it. Make sure you have plan. If she's plan A, make sure you have plans B, C, D, E in place. Sorry, I kind of took over there. I meant to ask you to go first.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I got the seven of coins. So this is seven of pentacles. This is taking your time. This is patience and not happening right away. So I don't think that whatever this promise was will necessarily happen on this date. I think there's got to be a little bit of what word am I looking for? It's I don't know
Leeway?
her, so I don't know her, so I don't know, how she is. But this may be a delay on her part. Then you got the death card. But the death card is very change oriented, transition, things coming out differently. So I think things will happen to where you will thrive again if this is something that's made you. Um, down in any way, I think you're going to thrive again because you got the Four of Wands, and that's the happy home card. And it also says community support. So just remember that. Go to your community and at where you live or us, whoever it is, and bring your issues if you feel comfortable with a few people that are on the same level as you, whoever's in your community, and you can actually talk to. I think that's a way of having things go instead of relying on Emma. I don't think that Emma's going to necessarily pan out. I
Yeah.
want to pull one oracle card, the Cosmic Mermaid. You got destiny. Ask your soul to realign with your highest calling, then surrender, trust, and embrace the new opportunities that open. Yeah, you have something new coming in. So with this Four of Wands and this death, I think this is the change that makes her maybe not go away, but makes her less important and makes someone else more important in your life. But that's just what I got. Entertainment purposes only. So
Oh, thanks, Scott. Carl made a comment about how this woman only takes, she doesn't give. And if that's the case, Carl, drop her like a hot potato
mm,
because friends like that are really, really destructive. Um,
mhm.
they're not good for you, and they can be they can be really destructive just to your sense of self and your sense of well-being and your sense of trust in the world. So not even so much because you're always giving, but just because of what that does to your heart, what that does to your soul. So thanks, Scott. That was pretty awesome.
No problem.
Yeah. So start working on plans B, C, D, and E. Oh, poor Carl. Oh, and orange. I was gonna see what I got. Actually, Diana's way better on reading on. Well, both of them are way better on than I am on this, but I'll see what I can get. Um, she's fine. So stop worrying about her. She's fine, and she will come back to you. Um, but for now, she's fine. You are going to see her again. She's holed up and in a place where she feels safe and hidden away, and she's fine. She's not hungry. She's not injured. She's she's doing pretty well. So don't worry about Orange. You will see her again, but in the meantime, just trust and relax, and she's fine. She's going to be fine. You'll be fine. It's okay. All right? I hope that helps, Carl. Reduce
I,
your anxiety a little
if you
bit.
don't mind, I just pulled one card for this,
Oh, great. Thank
and
you.
it's perseverance, Carl. And I believe it looks like this little creature here is hiding, right? So they're hiding, and I think that this is orange hiding, and
Yes, yes.
she wants you to persevere and not think that that she's gone. It says you have the power within yourself to conquer any challenge and come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your resilience and your ability to persevere. So just go through
Mhm.
this time, but I think she will reappear to you. She's hiding right now from
Yeah.
something or someone, but she's safe. She's safe. That's what I got.
Awesome. This is awesome. I love reading with you, Scott. We're going to do this more often because, this is so cool.
Yes, of
I
course.
love this. Um, Risa is next. Or no, wait. Let's do vice versa next, okay? Because
Okay.
because she donated. I forgot. I'm sorry, vice versa. I get distracted and I'm like, I have ADD anyway, and reading at the same time, like vice versa wants to know, I have so many passions career wise. I'm struggling to find purpose. I would like a reading on my career path. Okay. Well, the Akashic Records masters don't care what you do for a living. You could dig ditches. You could be like a genius, neuropsychologist, doctor, neuroscientist. You could be Stephen Hawking. They don't care. Um, what they're worried, their focus and their focus in their communications with us is our spiritual development and our spiritual. Okay, so this is kind of half channeled and half me and half them. Okay, um, how we find our spiritual path is by following our hearts, leading where our hearts, or following where our hearts lead, which is to joy. All right, when you feel joy, when you look at something and you go, oh man, yeah, I would love to learn how to do shoemaking. Wouldn't that be cool? Do it. Oh man, wouldn't it be fun to learn how to make Excel sing and dance and wash the dishes for me? um, do it. Your heart. mm, Finding your purpose is a process of following the breadcrumbs that are put in front of you. They're temporary, right? You go from one situation, it's not going to be forever, to another situation, it's not going to be forever. You just go from one place, one thing, one hobby, one job to the next, trying to find, like, just looking for the good in it, looking for what in it was attractive to you, and taking what you can from it, and then moving on to the next. So you guys that are looking for, oh, I want my purpose. Well, your purpose changes over the course of your life. I'm here to
Mm.
testify to that. Um, and I've seen that with other people too. Like, your purpose when you're young, you have a family, you build a family, the children grow, they move out, and suddenly your purpose becomes much less immediate, and I want to say physical, but that's not completely true. Anyway, yeah. So pick a passion and follow it, and it'll take you to the next one, and it'll take you to the next one, and that's how you find purpose. Really, that's how you find purpose.
All right. Vice versa, I've got a couple of epiphanies came to me here through the cards. And the first one I got is Eight of Cups. And this is walking away from something that no longer resonates. So I think that whatever you're doing right now, you may be um, being led to something new. And you got that also in the Hanged Man, that new perspective, doing something new. Okay. And then I pulled the Ace of Swords for you, clarity and communication. I believe that you're going to be doing something in communication, and more specifically, I think it involves children. You got the Six of Cups. And even more specifically, you got the Hierophant. This is the teacher and the learner. I think you're going to be teaching in some way to younger kids, is it somehow, or to, it could be adults, and helping them with their inner child struggles. But it's going to be clear to you soon. It's coming in soon. And your oracle card is trust. You should look at that there. Just having trust and believing, not having to wear all the mask of different things, but doing what you really love to do and what you really want to do. Okay, so that's what I got for you, vice versa.
That's wonderful, Scott. I got so many chills when you were talking about that. Um, yeah.
Yeah,
When things no
me
longer
too.
resonate, walk away and look for what does resonate. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you, vice versa. That was an awesome question,
thank
and it
you.
was fun to answer. I mean, not that that's my criteria, of course, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just sharing. Okay, next we have Risa Simpson, who would like a question, who would like a message. Sorry. Okay, this time I'll shut up and I'll let Scott do it.
No problem.
I can't shut up. You know that. No, actually, I have a message for you, Risa. It's okay, but you go ahead, Scott.
Okay, you can go ahead if you want. I'm still pulling out cards, so it's up to you.
Okay, Risa, you need to trust yourself. You need to learn to trust yourself. And you also need to have more fun. Damn it, I keep saying I must say this like 3 or 4 times every time I'm on a live. Um, everybody, not just you, Risa. Don't think that you're isolated in this, because you're not. Everybody needs to have more fun. There needs to be more laughter. So go watch Monty Python, or the Three Stooges or something. Or I Love Lucy. Man, that woman was hilarious.
Mm,
And um, have more fun. Go out and walk barefoot in the sand or in the grass or something. Go out and walk barefoot is what they're telling me. Um, be in the moment. Don't be in your head so much. Yeah, you're quite disconnected from your body. I'm getting, and breathe deeply, settle yourself into your body, feel your body, go out and walk in the sand, go out and enjoy the smells of summer, go out and enjoy the sunlight, be outside, try to be outside for like time every day, go for a walk, whatever it is, and laugh some more. And and of course, the universal prescription for every single human being is meditate. This isn't just you, Risa. Everybody needs to. Um, you need to connect with your body um, more, more, and these suggestions will help you do that. Um, that's what I got for you, Risa. I hope that helps. How about you, Scott?
Okay, Risa, the first card I got for you is the Eight of Cups. It says chalices here, but it's cups. And again, this is walking away from something that no longer resonates. So I feel like there's something in your life that is going on that needs to be left. And it's going to be easy for you to walk away from it because it's no longer resonating. It's no longer bringing you the power that it once did. So maybe clearing space for something new coming in because you got the Ace of Swords. And this is a new opportunity, something new that is going to come in for you. And then when Linda was talking about, disconnecting from your body, I get that disconnect through the Nine of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords is like the nightmare card,
Yeah,
the anxiety card. And I just believe that, you know, you've got some things going on in that area, and the best thing to do is do a little bit of shadow work and say, I'm not gonna let this stuff overpower me anymore, and I'm going to instead give that over to source and change that energy from negative to positive. And you can ask Archangel Michael or Metatron, to help you with changing your vibes. He's great with that.
yeah,
And then I pulled an angel card for you, and I got Archangel Ariel, connect with nature. So I think by connecting with nature here, it's going to be healing for you.
yeah.
So it's a healing situation that you need to be healed from certain things, and your connection with nature can do that. And if you don't like to go outside like me, you bring crystals in, you bring incense in, you bring fragrances in, or oils, I should say, and bring those things into you, and voila, you've connected with nature. So that's what I got for you, Risa. I hope that resonates.
Something else that just came to me, Risa, in terms of healing, you might want to consider therapy. I'm not saying you need it, okay? I'm just saying that this is something that just fell in my head while Scott was talking about healing. Um, so yeah, so that's it. That's what we've got for you, Risa. I hope it helps. It was a cool message about healing on all different levels. So there you are. Good luck to you, sweetie. Um,
Thank you, Risa.
um, Next, we have Leah. Hi, sweetheart. My question was about finances this spring and summer. Okay, well, you go with that one, Scott, because, the masters don't care. They're going to give you some like highfalutin message about uh, gratitude for everything all the time. Ask me how I know this. And I am grateful. I really am. I still want $1 million, but I am really grateful for what I have. Oh God, I'm funny. It's because it's so.
Sorry, I'm not. I wasn't listening. I was trying to come up with a message here. I'm not trying to tune you out or
No,
anything
no,
there.
tune me out. Tune me out because this is all fluff, man. It's all fluff.
So for you, Leah, I got the Page of Cups. So this makes me think of sensitivity, and so I think this is a sensitive kind of subject that you need to pay special attention to. And I'm thinking that about your finances, you need to look at it in a different way and a different perspective. This is the Hanged Man. So looking at things different, balancing your budget maybe, and just listening to, your gut and what it tells you. And then I've got the Five of Pentacles for you. And this can be down on your luck with money, just to be honest. But there's a secret in this card, and it's the Easter eggs up here that is the lights. And that is the saving grace of this card, is there are lights up there that you can look and you can see, and that you can take hold of if you just change direction. So I'm getting a big change direction um, for you. And I'm going to pull, since you asked about hearing from Saint Germain, I'm just going to pull from this angel deck, because I don't have a Saint Germain deck, but I do have this. Oh, okay. He just wants you to call on your angels. Beautiful. And you can see the heart chakra is lit up. That would be Archangel Raphael would help you with that, with your heart chakra. Saint Germain helps you with the violet flame. You may know more about it than I do, but call on your angels so they can help you through your finances and get you through to the next level. Okay. So that's what I got.
Ah, thanks, Scott. I,
Oh,
I
you're
don't have
welcome.
anything to add to that because, like I said, oh, I mean, I love the masters, but sometimes they're not, well, they're not human. Next, we have Jackie, who wants to know if she and Scott had a relationship in a past life. Okay, so this is my baby.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
this
no,
is all
don't.
yours. No, it's a little too personal for me, so I
Oh, right,
have
of
my.
course, of course, of
So I'm
course,
going to leave
of
that
course.
to you.
Forgive me. You're
Oh no,
absolutely
you're fine.
100% correct. Um, well, yes, of course you did. Of course you did. You knew that. Um, many, uh, one, two, three, like 10, and it's going in a. I see 10 and it's going in a spiral. Okay, so many lives. Uh, Circulating around each other as family, teacher, student, um, employer, employee. I see a lifetime where one of you was at one point Jackie was a priestess. This is like back like Mesopotamia, Sumer, sorry. Um, Jackie was a priestess of Ishtar, I want to say, but I could be wrong. Astarte, uh, in a temple. It's hot and dry and dusty, and there's dust covering everything, and there's dust in the food. There's grit in the food. Oh my God. Um, and that's true for everybody. It doesn't matter how rich you are. The dust is everywhere. Um, and hot. And oh, people bring um, unwanted babies and children to this temple where they're it's like the regional orphanage, because people either can't feed the kids or because there's some, who knows. um and Scott ends up on your doorstep as a toddler. I see, like, uh just a toddler. In that life, uh Scott had some physical problem. I don't know what it was, but um he had a short life. A sickly child. not a well child, able to run around after the others. He spent a lot of time with healers and drinking various potions and so on and so forth. Weak lungs was part of it, and of course, the dust doesn't help. You died in Jackie's arms, and Jackie was devastated. Yeah, well, that was cheerful.
Wow.
I think that was that wasn't the earliest life because there was a few more before that, but there have been literally dozens of lives together in the course of your existence as souls, and some of them were on other planets. Okay, um,
Wow.
they weren't all here on planet. Hold on a second. Sorry, my eyes are really itchy. Um, 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 it wasn't all here on planet Earth. Some of it was in other planets, and yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys, it's a lovely connection that you have, a very deep and caring and telepathic, I want to say, connection that you'll always know when something is happening with the other one,
Hmm.
with each other. Okay,
Yeah,
I love you both so much.
you're spot
It's
on, I
wonderful.
think.
It's just wonderful to be in that vibe. I love you. Okay, so I hope that helps, Jackie. I thought it was really interesting. I'm not fond of going back to Sumer um, because it's hot and dry
Yeah.
and very uncomfortable physically, and I feel it. It's physically a very hard uh, a very hard kind of life. Like there's nothing gentle about it. There's nothing. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So much for that. Love you. Hope that helps. Um, Linda Thompson is next. She wants to know what the guides say about her going to Belize solo as opposed to with a friend or a group. Um, Linda, are you like thinking of moving there, or is this like just for a visit? Oh, you're welcome, Jackie. I love you. Happy to do this for you all the time, anytime. And you're his bestest friend ever, I think. Oh, for a
Uh,
first visit. Okay. Okay, so Linda says it's a visit. She's not moving there. Hmm. If you got something, Scott, you go ahead.
okay.
She is thinking about moving there, but she's just going to go for a visit. Okay, so there's further background or um,
I've got some interesting cards that are kind of pulling me in the direction, Linda, of going with a friend or group. You got the Five of Swords, so this can be, some chaos and conflict happening. Um, if you do choose to go alone, so I just want you to rise above that, and even if you do choose to go alone, make sure you're being very cautious, and because this can be a card of destruction. So you want to make sure that you're being careful and you're being wise. Then I got the Seven of Cups. This is the decision card. So you have many decisions that you can make about the situation. And I think the best one to make is just to go with your gut. And if it feels like it's not, you know, um, the right one for you right now and you're having some reservations, listen to that. Listen to your gut, because I think you're going to have a great trip with your friends, and it's going to be a healing trip, and you're going to just have a really good time with people. I think it would be safer too. That's just me and letting my ego get in there a little bit, but I want you to be safe. So just because of the cards, and especially this Five of Swords, is making me think that you should maybe go with a group. And then you got the Moonbeam Mermaid Unfolding Timelines. This is almost down Linda's path here. It says, allow life's natural movements to bring you what you need and wash away what's no longer serving you. Okay, so think about things in a different way and try it that way. So I hope that resonates in some way. That's what I got.
Well, I got very clearly, I hear very clearly, do not go alone. Um, in any tourist area, tourists are targets. Okay, there's pickpockets in Lisbon and Madrid and Paris, and they target tourists. And there's all kinds of scams that go on that are targeted at tourists everywhere. It's not just Belize. It's not just in like kind of third, second world countries. It's everywhere. Um, so do not put yourself in that position. Travel in a group. You need the protection. Or travel with like one or two other people. Like I say group. I mean, don't go alone. But even if you go with like a couple, it's best to go with an organized. In your specific instance, you will have more fun, and you will be more protected as part of a group. Once you know your way around, and you sort of like smell out the country, you know what I mean by that, and so on. Then you'll have the skills to avoid the tourist stuff. Like you won't be dressing like a tourist. You won't be talking like a tourist. You won't be going to the tourist hangouts. But and that will mitigate that kind of activity around you. But yeah, don't go alone. Yeah, that's I support everything that Scott had to say about. The guides are supporting, not me, but the guides are supporting everything that Scott had to say about that. I hope that helps, Linda, and good luck and have fun. I mean, I know somebody who went to Belize and she loved it. Next we have Delphi's son Robert, Jonathan Daly, Kira, and Sonia Pinola, Heavenly Blessed Honey. And let me just put Robert's question up here. And those are the last questions for today. We're at 12:08, which is like pretty amazing. And yeah. Delphi's son, Robert, I asked for my spirit guides, angels, and ancestors for advice in my life. Well, I wish you could be a little more specific. For myself, I can provide some messages for you, but in terms of specific advice, I need a specific question. And that's for me. How about you, Scott? Can you pull some cards for Robert?
Yeah, I pulled some cards for you. I think that you've got a strong sense of self, and you got the King of Coins, King of Pentacles is the same, and I think that you're going to be successful in what you do. You just need to make sure that you're diligent with that. So whatever you love to do, just keep doing it. And if you are not doing what you love to do, change your path in a way that you can, and be doing that somehow in your everyday life, doing your life purpose. Right. And then you got the Seven of Wands, and this is kind of like the boundaries card, making sure you have your boundaries up. um, Let me see if I can get it to come in better. There we go. So making sure that you take a stand for what you believe in, for what you are um, passionate about. And then you got the Nine of Swords. So I think that there might be something holding you back a little bit, and it could be anxiety, it could be worry. But the best thing to do again for this is just to realize that the swords are an illusion, and they're really not there. In this card, they're actually no swords. They're not there. It's made up in their mind. Okay, so by changing your mind, by changing your vibration, you'll be able to make this into the peace card so that you can find peace instead of worry. So just know that you're going in the right direction, and you just need to get rid of the anguish, that has come in from past situations, is what I'm hearing. And let me get you an oracle card real quick. You got Simplify Life. I'll show you that. This cute little card there. Simplify life. And it says, life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. It'll take care of this Nine of Swords. So simplicity and purity. So, and living life with ease. So I think that is the message for you today, Robert. That's what I got.
Hey, Robert, I got two messages for you. The first is, and they're being real clear and really pointed. Okay, so this is not meant. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me. And also, anyway, the first message is, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. Apply that how you will. The second thing is, you need to create a clear, think about and create, and maybe sit down and write out what you want your life to look like, what you want your life to be. Do you want, okay, well, I can only speak for myself, but I want a safe and comfortable and secure home. I want animals around me. I want loving and connected friends. I want, do you understand what I mean? I want books. I want value. I want a way to contribute to the community around me. These are things that I want in my life, and I have put them there, and I worked to do that. This is what the guides are saying you need to do. You need to imagine. You need to image, to picture in your mind what you want your life to look like, and then step by step build that, brick by brick, stone by stone. Build that. Remove people from your life who are not in your best interests, who don't have your best interests at heart. Cut them out. I know it's harsh and it's ruthless, but the rewards are enormous if you manage that. And other people you just want to keep a distance from, but they're family, so you can't just say, I'll never talk to you again, get out of my life. um, but smile and nod and don't give them any information and say, oh yeah, it's really nice to see you. Yeah, we're all just fine, blah, blah, blah. That kind of distant, superficial kind of um, so yeah, you're going to have to, that's what the guides want you to do, is to imagine the life you want, all the elements that you want within it, and then start working to make that come true. But you got to have that vision. It helps to write it down, and because you can go back and say, okay, yeah, no, I changed my mind, I don't want this, I want that. You can get into the kind of details, like I want to have a purple couch. If you want, that's fine, but you need to really get really specific and not just sort of drift around and go, yeah, it seems like a good idea. You need to start really getting specific about what you want and putting it together for your life. I hope that helps, Robert. It's a hard job to do, I know that. um, However, that will give you the results that you want, and not just sort of what happens because you were looking in the other direction. So good luck to you. Um, yeah, good luck to you. Next, okay, so the next three people, and there's three more people in the queue, and then we'll have a little chat, and then we'll be done. It's Jonathan, Kara, and Sonia. So Jonathan, you're next. What do the guides want me to know about my dark light runes? Oh, well, I want to know about your dark light runes and the process of writing a guidebook. Do you know, Jonathan, Val, Dragonfly Crystal's Val was on last evening, well, evening in my time zone, with Arthur Ease Your Mind. And she mentioned she's writing a book, and she said that Arthur had been really, really helpful to her in um, in how to do it. And so for actual specific real life pointers, you think about that. But in the meantime, think about getting in touch with Arthur and seeing if he has any advice. And the other thing I'm going to ask ask about, ask for some spiritual on a spiritual level. Hmm. You go, Scott, if you're ready.
I'm not quite ready. This might be a
No,
minute here.
nor am I. It's going to be, yeah.
I think that the way that you're doing it now, Jonathan, is the right way. And I don't think that you can choose a wrong way, because you've got the magician here. He has all of the components, every element that he needs to make something successful. So you already have what it takes to make the dark light runes and the process of the guidebook successful. You just got to find it within yourself. So it's already there. You already have that capacity. You have the Five of Cups, so just make sure you're looking optimistic. It can be a long process, right? So okay, with getting the download out of my head and into a guidebook, yeah. So looking positively instead of at the broken cups, in the Five of Cups. So maybe that would help a little bit. And then you got the Ace of Cups. This is overflowing love. All right. So this is your oasis in the desert. So I think that by meditation and going to source and spirit and asking about it specifically will open doors for you and send in messages. All right. And I want to pull one more card for you. Authenticity. Look at that. Just be you. Just be you, and write the guidebook just like you're writing to a friend, like you're writing to spirit. And I think that it'll just come out the way that it is supposed to, because you've already got what you need inside. So that's what I got, Jonathan.
Jonathan, Val's got some advice for you, and I think it's really good advice. The guys are the masters are telling me, Viviani's here. Hi, Viviani. The guys are saying, just get it out. Just put it on paper, like, or on the screen, or just like get it out of your head and just dump that information in a like bullet points, or however works for you. Just spew. Sorry, that's a quote. They just throw it out, and edit later. Don't worry about the editing, because I have an image of you going, oh, no, that's not said right. Don't do that. Just puke it out. Sorry. Get it out of your head and outside of you, and then smooth it out, work it over, massage it, edit, do the spell check, all of that kind of thing. And when it looks like you want it to look like, then find an editor who will edit it for you, who will make it tight and cohesive, and make the chapters make sense and all the rest of it. But the very first step, the guides are saying, the very first step is get it out of your head and onto paper. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's not going to be perfect. That's not the point. You're not going to go from that to publishing, okay? It's going to go through lots and lots of iterations before it's going to be published. Accept that and just get it out of your head in whatever format, however it works. Don't edit. Jonathan says he has a bad habit of editing as he writes. Yeah, I totally get it. But stop doing that. Just write it. Just get it out. And once it's out of your head, then you can work with it. But you can't work with it while it's half in and half out. So that's what the guides have to say. I'm excited about these. Okay, so Jonathan, I have to send you an email, because I would like you on. I would like you on my regular Thursday show, because I think we would have a lot to discuss. Anyway, thanks for the question, Jonathan. I sincerely, deeply, and I know Scott too. Wow, I can't wait to see that. I really wish you the very, very best of luck. Got nothing but good vibes about this. Now, Kira is next, and she said that she wanted to change her question. And Val, I want to read that guidebook too. I got to find Kira's question.
It's at 319.
Oh, I got it. 319.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay, so voila. The guy Cornelius from her past, is he her soulmate? I think we met at the wrong timing in the past. Well, that's entirely possible. Okay, well, let me see what I can get. Thanks, Jack. Jackie says we're a great team. It's nice to work with Scott. I like working with Scott.
Same here with you.
Very calm, really nice counterpoint, because I get excited about everything. Sorry, that's just... I think we met at the wrong timing. Yeah, I think you did too. I think that neither of you were ready. And I'm not sure that you are meant to be like partners, because, you guys, now that I don't have any hormones, being a soulmate doesn't necessarily mean being a romantic partner. You can be... Jackie and Scott are soulmates, okay? It can be your best friend. It can be one of your siblings. It can be um, a teacher, someone that you have a real deep resonance and deep and abiding love for, which is not necessarily a romantic love. So, but I think what you're talking about is a romantic love. And I'm just trying to open your mind, Kira, to the possibility that a soulmate can be your best friend or your brother from another mother. I have one of those. So perhaps remove some expectations and just be who you are.
Mhm.
Um, and don't start putting definitions. Don't start putting definition. I know you want to. I know you want to. Um, but this will take. This may not. He may be your soulmate, but I'm not getting that there's any sort of romantic or partnership connection between you two in this lifetime. I'm not getting that at all. I could be wrong, like you can ask some other Akashic Records readers or psychic mediums like, Val or Sun Psychic Jean but I'm getting that you're connected, yeah. And you have had past lives together, but this life isn't about romance, marriage, making babies. It's about something else. And they're being real cagey about what that something else could be. Something that you have to discover. It's part of your oh, okay, all right, I get it now. It's part of your soul's path to discover what that might be. If it's not romance, then what is it? It might be nothing. It might be a lifelong business partnership. It might be a lifelong friendship partnership. It might be all kinds of things that are not romantic. Um, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Kara. I hope that helps, honey. I sort of feel that you're kind of disappointed, but it's honestly, in terms of your growth, this is what you signed up for. This is what the two of you agreed before you came here, whatever it is that's going on. So, no, it wasn't so much a question of timing. I'm just not getting romance. Sorry, Scott, do you have anything?
You know what? When you said you're getting the cagey feeling, that is kind of a cagey situation, that's what I'm pulling out in the cards. The cards are a little all over the place, to be honest.
Yeah.
And you got the chariot, so that's going forward for victory. But at the same time, you got the nine of cups for manifesting, something that your heart desires. So this could be a yes, but at the same time, you got the page of swords that you're going to be needing to learn something through this situation. So I
Yes.
think learning is part of it and is more about it than romance. I
Yeah.
think it's a learning tool to help you later on in your life find the person that you're looking for. I don't think it's this person. I think it's someone that is coming in, and you're going to learn from this person what you do or don't want, and then you're going to be able to apply it to what you do want to have a happy home, and or the victory card, excuse me, so same thing, to have victory with it.
Yeah.
So I think that the Cornelius from your past is in your past for a reason. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I got.
And it wasn't the wrong timing. And thank you, Scott. You like confirmed and clarified
Mhm.
all of this stuff that was falling into my head. Yeah. So Kira, I'm sorry, but yeah. Um, be friends with him, be close with him. But he ain't it, honey. Sorry. Um, yeah, blessings to you, Kira. I hope I'm saying your name right. Um, no, Sonia, questions are open for you. A message from her mom, Solveig. Okay. We can both do this, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm fascinated, Jonathan, by the dark light runes. He says they're meant to be cast on your spreads or as its own casting system. Oh,
Mm,
I
wow.
got chills, man. I got chills, Jonathan. I want to know more. Oh, you're welcome, Kara. I wish I could tell you what you wanted to hear, but I can't.
Is it okay if I go, Linda?
Yeah, oh yes, of course. Please jump in.
All right. So, Sonia, I got the. I hope it's okay to call you Sonia, but I'll try to remember Heavenly. Heavenly, you got energy clearing, and look what it says. It says with positive energy. So I feel like your mom is saying that she wants you to have positive energy in your life and to. Is that a face in there? That just distracted me. It almost looks like a face in there,
Yeah.
watching out over you, but that's just coming in right now, and she wants you to have positive energy in your life. She wants you to breathe and enjoy this moment. So being in the now, being in the now is so important, and not worrying about yesterday, because yesterday has already happened. You can't change it, and don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow might not happen as far as what you think is going to happen. So staying in the present is what she wants you to do to just so that you can have your most benevolent outcome, right? So, and that you're on the path of least resistance. That's what she wants for you. And she wants you to have soul power. You can ask Archangel Uriel for soul power, and that's just that strength that's inside you, the kindness, tenderness, gentleness, all those good things that make the strength card a reality. It's not a physical strength, it's an inward spiritual strength. So use your soul power for that. And I'm going to pull one more for you. Let's do this one here. Divine gateway. All right, so you have an open door to spirit, an open door to source. You just have to realize that it is there and it is yours. Okay, so um, walk through, walk through that divine gateway and claim what is yours. The a good and healthy relationship with spirit. So I think this is very spiritual what she's saying to you. She's also saying that she loves you very much. She wants you to enjoy every moment that you're here. Okay, so um, that's what I got. She loves you very, very much and wants the best for you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I almost called you Sonia. Um,
She said Sonia is good.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, because, oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. It's way up there at the very top. I almost missed it. Um, I, your mom is saying to trust yourself, that, um, that she's around you and that every time you think of her, she's right there. She's there. Uh, she's not a guide. Okay. She's not one of your guides, but she is, you can think of her as an angel. So, like, as a loving and protective and energetic energy around you. Um, you can ask her for help, and she can provide you with inspiration, She can provide you with some guidance. She does come to you in dreams, she says, and she loves you to the ends of the earth and back. She um, she wants to see you happy. She wants nothing but joy for you in your life. Do you have a message for her? There's no need to miss me because I'm right here, is what she's saying. I'm right here. I'm right next to you. I'm whispering in your ear. You know that little breeze across the back of your neck or across your cheeks when it's really hot? That's me. That's me giving you a kiss. That's me patting your hair. I am always, always around you. I wrap you in love. I wrap you in joy. Feel it. Feel it. What a nice lady she is. She has a really light spirit. What a nice soul. Ah, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. We've come to the end of our questions, and um, I wanted to put up something that Jonathan was saying about his runes, the dark light runes, which is a great name, by the way. He found the right manufacturer. He just needs to get the guidebook out. Yeah, all you need to do is get the guidebook out of your head, and then you can massage it, and then you hire an editor, and then you can publish. And then I'll probably do a crowdfunding campaign. Oh yes, I'm in. I'm in. That's awesome, Jonathan. Please let us, please make sure we all know so that we can have you on to promote it because I think that it's going to be awesome. I got chills around your dark light runes. Okay. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Um, and thank you, Sonia. I'm so glad. Okay. What are you doing in the next few days, Scott? What's coming up for you?
Well, I have Deborah Zachow coming to my channel in
She's
about an hour
wonderful,
and a
isn't
half.
she?
Yeah,
Oh,
at 5 o'clock,
oh, okay.
so Eastern time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that'd be 2 o'clock
I'll
Pacific.
be in the
And
chat.
awesome, thank you. And I'm probably doing one later tonight, and I probably have a surprise guest with me, but I'm not sure if it's a total yes or not. So I have to wait before I can announce that one. But tomorrow I have, I believe it's 2 o'clock. No, 12 o'clock. I have Terry from Holding Your Space will be on, and then at two, I believe is Allie from Heart and Soul Connected. So we've got a full, yeah, three is Allie from Heart and Soul Connected. I've got a full list for the weekends, and then I kind of simmer off into the week, and then come back the weekends.
Yeah.
Lots of shows, but you fit right in there, and thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad I did this.
Well, so am I. And we're going to do this again.
Yes, definitely.
Because it's fun. And you're really busy. Yeah, I know you're busy all weekend, like 2-3 shows a day, but oh my goodness, you do so much during the week too. And last night, midnight, please.
Why not when you can't sleep? But yeah.
I've never had the nerve to actually just do that. Just come on and say, yeah, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
on. Yeah, I
See what
can't sleep.
happens.
Who wants to talk? Okay, well, for me, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I'm doing my 250. Woo! I have actually, as of, okay, I haven't looked, but as of this morning, I had 262 subscribers. Yay, me. Which In January, I
Awesome.
had like 69. So, I mean, nothing wrong with that, but still, it's amazing to me that this has grown so quickly and so well. So live giveaway tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. Um, I'm going to use StreamYard's giveaway tool. That should be fun. Tuesday at 2 o'clock Pacific and 5 o'clock Eastern, Akashic Adventures with Viviani and Diana Bowles. And then next Thursday, I don't have a guest. Next Thursday's show at 2 o'clock Pacific and 5 o'clock Eastern. Don't have a guest, don't have anything. However, June 6th, I'll have Gerald. June 13th, the time is going to be changed, but I'll do announcements and everything. It's going to be at noon with Allie, Heart and Soul Connected. And June 20th, Pixie Dust is going to be, not Pixie Dust, Pixie the Soul Reader. I keep saying Pixie Dust. What is wrong with me? She'll be back. So that's me for the next month or thereabouts.
And if you are on my channel and you haven't come over to Linda's channel, her channel is down below in the description of mine. No, it's not. I don't. Not when I'm simulcasting. I forgot. So just go over to Linda's channel and make sure you subscribe, please. So,
and if you're on my channel, Scott's
appreciate that.
links are all on my channel description for this, for in the show notes for this show, and subscribe to Scott and show up for his chats because it's an amazing, amazing community. Oh, hi Heather, Soul Alchemy, Indigo Jaguar, and T Lynn, and oh Val, that's so sweet of you to say thank you. Well, we're gonna go now. Thank you, Scott. This has been so much fun.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a lot of fun, and I want to do it again. But now that I know that you're working late on Thursdays,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's going to have to be like, I'm going to have to think about, do I really want to do a Saturday show like every week or not? We'll do this on a special occasion basis, I think. So I
Yeah.
love you all. Love you, Scott. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jackie, and the rest of the mods. I think there was really only Jackie, wasn't there? And Viviani. Thank you, mod.
Viviani, and yeah, there was
You
just
guys
a
are.
couple.
Was there a few? Oh, Val. There's a few. But thank you for showing up. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for modding. Thank you guys just for existing. So happy to have you here.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.